Hitomi's sad, Mayumi hates us, Oda is dead, Iris is dead, and everything's literally just depressing. Hello there, everybody, Sobata 2 Camera, and just fucking get right into... Yeah, that's the thing. That's... After the emotional roller coaster of the freaking ending of the Oda route, and then we just get to this, hey, I got a great idea. I got a fantastic idea. Let's kill everybody. That's a great idea. Let's kill the people that you bonded to. Well, maybe not so much Iris, because I still don't know too much about her. But yeah, let's kill everybody. And then, I got a great idea. How about we throw in the Somnium, and let's just say that Iris has some sort of knowledge about concerning the actual murder of the original Cyclops killing, but plot twist, she's already fucking dead, so we can't learn anything about that unless we find, like, freaking goddamn and we saw the face of Dante in the Somnium, and... I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. Temperature hadn't raised much at all. Cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Hey. The inspector is doing his duties as usual. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Thanks anyway. Police officer. Any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. Wooden box on the shelf. It's empty.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Nothing particularly suspicious. Forklift. I don't see anything special about it. Iris and Oda were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Oda.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Right. Ice cutting machine.
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Exactly.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that.
I mean, yeah, that's... Damn, that's the problem. With that knife wound, it kind of muddles things.
I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal.
I only hope for Oda's sake that he didn't suffer and that... Damn it.
Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
I want to believe that he was already dead whenever he was forcibly put into the suit. Because if he was alive during that, or if he was conscious during that, I really don't want to think about it. Maybe Oda was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Oda ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine. That's my thought process.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
To cover his tracks. Also, there exists the possibility that there might be some leftover DNA inside the suit. You know, hair follicles and shit like that.
Unknown.
Maybe even so much as sweat. Iris and Oda's bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Right here, Iris and Oda were. Iris and Oda's blood. This Oda's blood? A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane.
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
Forklift. Tire and floor are covered with a layer of ice.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Right.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
Alright, let's hear it.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
Right.
However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Usually public places or stuff like that, they tend to have those, displayed for anybody that normally uses the internet, so that's not outside the realm of possibilities. It's pretty much, it's there.
I have done some research.
Alright.
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Right.
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died.
While it has his name, other people are running it.
Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Date, we should get moving.
Right.
Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Crime scene investigation? Okay.
All right.
Oh. Hey, I can talk to him. I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, then left the warehouse. Bye. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
What is it?
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Oh?
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little...
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
Oh, wait. Oh, right. Okay. A couple routes ago, well, actually, I guess maybe a while back, we learned that So Seijima basically had his iron grip over these people. Maybe Pewter is somehow... Maybe he finally figured this out. And he couldn't say it in front of Boss. So he had to wait until I was alone to inform me, maybe.
The boss was there.
Fucking knew it!
I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
I freaking knew it!
So I decided to meet you here.
See.
All right. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Mm-hmm.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
Alright, question. Is it Date? Or is it this mysterious prisoner 89?
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
Oh. Oh. Perhaps that'll explain Iris's Somnium, where she was able to witness most of these killings, and there were multiple people within there. So...
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
Uh-huh.
One of them was born a murderous psychopath.
Oh!
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Oh! 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 You mean... No way. Rohan. Oh! Known for his horrific torture technique appealing as... This guy is legitimately a terrible person. I wonder if Momo was aware that he was the Cyclops killer. Whether he was aware of it or not, he's been trying to rebrand the Kumakuras and kind of change them. So... Huh. Interesting. I never would have... Huh. It never occurred to me that I could have suspected Rohan of all people. But then again, it actually makes sense.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Considering he enjoyed tearing apart skin, that actually makes sense. But what about this box? Wooden box. What about this crane? It's a crane. What about the oil drum? There's an oil drum. But what about the warehouses all on a line? Maybe the container. Stacked containers. Okay. Oh, wait, of course. The barrier. Hologram barrier. Water at Tokyo Bay. Alright, I'm done ignoring you. I'm sorry. Pewter looks grimly serious. Alright. About Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
I believe it.
The reason why was simple.
Floating eyeball. Ugh.
He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them.
No.
He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
Ugh. That's his
But
MO.
even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye.
See.
Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings.
See.
At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Why'd the Cyclops case get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value.
Okay.
I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Since boss is not here and you're already giving me this information, I'm inclined to believe you. Okay. Who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Oh?
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Okay.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
I knew about the love and affection. I didn't realize oxytocin was actually related to trust. Okay.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Right.
It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress.
Huh. I get a lot of oxytocin from Nerte, so...
It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
Oh shit, I'm gonna get overdosed on that then.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do.
I see. Yep, a couple synapses weren't working properly in his head.
However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Oh yeah?
What was it?
Murder.
Yep.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine.
I'm suddenly, like, for some reason, I'm suddenly reminded of just reading, like, this discussion here about dopamine, oxytocin, and just how the brain is. I'm suddenly being reminded of a lot of my old not so much the chemistry, but also reading through, like, a lot of my mother's nursing books.
Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
That's just how his brain was wired.
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life.
Jesus!
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Shit! At 12? Okay, summarize for me.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice,
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
and one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
Bring me the name!
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
Is it really 89?
They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
It's totally number 89.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Fucking called it!
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that.
Okay. See, now it's kind of putting me into the angle that this whole Date thing was actually just a red herring. Like, the 6 years memory loss is meant to make me question, like, hey, maybe he is the Cyclops killer. And then Iris comes in with that strange as fuck Somnium, and that makes me doubt him even more. But there's always this little nagging thing in the back of my head, like this 89 guy. We only got mentioned of him once. So I'm kind of glad that this clears it up a little bit.
That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Because he's locked up.
Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Let's see. Alright. Oh, wait. Police officer. Police officer. Alright. We're paying a little visit to... Oh, we're heading to Abyss. Okay. I thought we were going to head straight to Fuchu prison, but okay. This works too. Monday, 4:57 p.m. I returned to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss. Hey!
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
Fair enough.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
Yeah.
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
The whole 89 thing?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Oh yeah? The Tanuki statue. Big catch. Anything else? The Soba door. Police officer mannequin. You gonna say anything about all of this stuff here, Iba? Kinda curious. Gonna talk about the bags hanging on the rack, the cabinet. We're technically in boss's office, so we can kind of look around at the tombstone with the rest in the piece and the wine bottles lined up, as well as staring at the entrance. This delightful chair that belongs to boss, the Matryoshka doll, this large as fuck key with the Matryoshka doll. We can stare at this most lovely Persian rug. Oh, and this desk that you are sitting upon as well. There are stickers all over the front. Did you look upon the stickers? Also, do we stare at this clock that's off to the side of the desk, at which its battery died on that thing, so this was, you know, the things are stopped. Or this triangular ruler, which seems like a pretty damn good weapon to throw at somebody. Or even this fantastic snowboard. What do you think of this poster of police, or this boy band poster? Are you gonna say anything interesting about that, or the Christmas tree? It's a very good Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. Look at this bust. It's a plastic figure. Let's talk. Okay. Oh, my neck. Iba is sitting on the desk. To be precise, the image of Iba sitting on the desk is being sent to my brain. Okay, what's the relationship between 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
Right.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
So where's the
I know who
connection?
killed Shogunadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Right. Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
What about 89, the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Yep.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Huh?
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
Oh, you're right. He might have had followers.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Right. What's 89 real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown.
Okay.
However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
All right. Let's talk to 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
Oh.
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Okay.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Oh, delightful. After cutting through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. It took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, Boss never showed up. What does he look like? Monday, 8:56 p.m. What do he look? Oh! Oh. Hi. What was with that reaction?
Sorry to interrupt your busy day,
What the? Oh, so this is what 89 looks like.
but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Camera. Irrigation. Room is reflected in the mirror. Okay. It's a nice desk, number 89. What do you think? Quiet? Fine. Desk in the middle. Oh boy. Okay. Oh wait. Number 89 is sitting in front of me. Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso?
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
Is he just gonna lie to me?
I don't have time for your jokes.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Oh! Okay, so he'll lie on a couple of things, but he'll be, okay. What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Fine, we're not gonna pursue that. Do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
Okay.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Why?
Meet you.
She probably just wanted to see me.
But why? When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Oh!
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Oh, thank God. Okay, you had me there. Oh God. Whew. You. Okay. Okay. Who killed Shoko Nadami?
All right, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal.
Oh God damn it! Of course.
You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
You know I can't do that.
It's done. You've got a deal.
Wait, what?
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
Did he seriously agree to this?
It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I'm a fan of long stories. Have you seen my Umineko Let's Play? Wait a minute.
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started.
All right.
The story of a lonely assassin.
All right, let's go.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F.
Okay.
F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there.
Ugh.
It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun.
Oh, wait, no.
It's fine. I got nothing else on me.
I was getting ready to say that, well, wait. Maybe this is the point where he turns into a serial killer, but then no, we got that detail that he killed whenever he was 12, so...
I'll go quietly.
But 89 as a detective?
You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
The culprit was unarmed. But F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent.
Oh.
If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all.
Oh.
After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened.
Okay, now if you think about it like that, then number 89, he started killing whenever he was 12, and he got a sick pleasure out of it. Well, what if he was able to land himself a job that allowed him to legally kill people? So he became a detective. But then again, this kind of goes contrary to the whole orphanage thing, which we could easily assume that that was fabricated. However, if he had those synapses, if he had the wires in his brain crisscrossed, and he was constantly bullied and abused whenever he was in the orphanage, that combination could not only give him a sickening sense of justice, but also allow him to mentally say, and no, it's alright for me to kill people. I suffered a lot, so I feel like it's only fair that I do this. Or something like that.
That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin. A lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X.
Okay.
X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy.
Oh.
Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time.
Oh.
Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research.
Oh shit, we actually get to hear this guy talk.
I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes.
Oh, so this is how Rohan recruited number 89 to fulfill his sick, twisted idea of ripping out eyeballs and shit. So this is how the deal was made.
Amazing work. I'm impressed.
Although this does run contrary to what Pewter told us. Like, it seemed like it was an equal partnership, but from the way that this is being portrayed, number 89 was, I'm assuming, being blackmailed.
How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end.
The warehouse!
He became a hired gun of the Kumakaras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco.
Falco.
Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Oh.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though.
It would look suspicious.
He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life. Not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another.
Damn!
It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely.
Huh.
Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake.
Oh, this is the shrine.
He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow, he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left.
Oh. That's not a pleasant wound.
He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment...
Oh, is this the moment that he met Shoko?
In his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him.
Wait a minute.
He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
Oh.
That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school.
He told me!
It was like she was from a totally different world than him.
Sweater.
Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart.
Oh?
Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing.
Which is...
One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them.
Oh. Is he... Oh, so... Oh. Was he told to take care of Shoko and Mizuki? Or is this leaning toward him having to kill Hitomi and Iris?
Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine.
Okay, so he was ordered to kill Hitomi and Iris.
And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the two of them?
Actually, good question.
Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Huh. Holy shit! Okay. Okay. Okay, that... Oh boy. I have no... I'm fucking speechless. Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
It must have been. He's not talking. Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
Is he ignoring me or did something happen?
This is a transaction, remember?
Oh, of course.
Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later.
Damn it.
If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
See, now I don't know what to believe. I legitimately don't know what to believe, because psychopaths are capable of mimicking what normal people do, and they can make themselves appear not only charismatic, but make themselves appear normal. So, him telling this story, I don't know if he's being entirely truthful or not. However, the connection to Hitomi, that raises questions.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
Oh shit!
For what?
For release.
What do you think?
Or the sink.
The sink.
Of course, the sink. That's probably the smarter decision, really. We're gonna hijack your goddamn brain and find out the truth from there. Wait, how the hell did we get him to agree to this? Did we knock him the fuck out?
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage.
Okay.
Will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Okay. I really hope the usual dosage is gonna be enough. Alright, so now we're going in number 89's brain. Okay. Huh? Is this? Oh.
Sup?
Oh, not much. How you doing, Iba?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Fair point.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Don't do the cat stuff.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over.
Okay.
Let's begin.
Stand up.
Weirdo.
Is this the Sagan residence?
I knew I recognized it. There's some green smoke.
It definitely is. But why?
He told me.
Number 89. What were you up to?
Oh. Whoa.
What?
Whoa, what the hell?
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Wait a minute, is there a chance that he might be able to affect his own Somnium?
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
That's slime. Mental lock on the phone. Mental lock on me! Mental lock on the window door. Mental lock 4 on the door. Oh. Oh?
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Huh. Number 89 is hiding in the past. 89 is covered in the green membrane. Can't get close. Sinking in the curtain. Holy crap. Winter iris.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Smell.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Good question.
Elegant and gentle.
That doesn't tell me much, but okay.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Okay. Picture.
A picture.
Oh my lord. Iris knows 89. This must be... He's literally the acquaintance that shacked it up with Hitomi that she mentioned.
Just a picture.
Remove. Fill out. Fill out.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
But you ain't got no blood, Iba.
You don't have to go that far.
What? How did...
The color has returned.
Hey, how... You have blood... Huh?
Hey, Iba?
How did you...
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry.
But... You... Hey...
And besides, we are in a dream.
Shut up!
Still, blood?
How?
I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
No.
I do not feel comfortable with that.
Yeah. Wait, huh?
Phone. Should I pick it up?
Oh, I got no choice. Ignore.
won't stop ringing.
Damn it. Oh,
It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever it was seemingly worked. And apparently that was the mental lock. Ignored the phone.
I guess it worked?
Okay.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Remove the thorns.
An astute observation. I will do that.
With bare hands.
Ow! I can't pull them out. They sting me.
I'm a terrible person.
Well, guess we have to investigate without pulling them out.
If you're fine with whatever happens to my fingers.
You already made yourself bleed. You have no right to get mad at me again. What the actual shit is that? Ooh, a book.
A book.
A book? What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna read it.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
Oh, the story he was telling us.
F for Falco?
A book.
Hair.
Yeah!
Delightful.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
Probably not.
It might. We're getting closer.
Eh, it probably won't help. It won't help at all.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Huh?
It's a ceiling fan.
Okay.
Like a giant desk fan?
Kinda, but
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
science! Throw something! You'll get nothing out of it. Hold up. Okay. You guys can't get mad at me for this. I'm pretty sure all of us have wanted to do this at least once in our entire lifetimes. Oh, come on. This is actually fun. Oh, God. Oh, that was... I love
It's
just...
a ceiling fan.
Just the lack of literally anything being said. It's just they just sat there. They just stood there in silence. Just. I'm pretty sure all of us have wanted to do that at least once. Okay. Headbutt it. Bonk.
Ow!
No good, huh?
Well, that's what they say whenever. Whoa. I mean,
It's a ceiling fan.
you don't want to actually use your head when you're being told to use your head. Throw something.
Something like this?
Wine.
Take this!
Woo. Okay, good dodge.
Do not me. Be more careful.
I don't
Sorry.
wanna be careful.
It's a ceiling fan.
This is giving me a lot of time, actually. Blow it!
Blow on it.
Yeah.
Ah.
The hell, it stopped.
Oh.
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 It reversed. What?
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Pick it up.
All right.
Hello?
Who is this?
Is this pizza?
What the?
What just... Did she get knocked the fuck out?
I lost consciousness.
What? son of a bitch! Fine. Hang up.
What the?
Oh, God.
I feel weak.
I'm okay. Okay. You.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
You son of a. Are you fucking serious? Intense ignoring. Please. Oh, thank God.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I tried checking and the game punished me!
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
In a Somnium, how the hell are you gonna pay them?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
No. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that sitting down. You're not gonna do that to me.
Suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
No. You don't get to do that to me. Screw off. Actually, come to think of it, I never did bother to check the liquid, did I?
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
What the hell is this? Smell it.
The smell. This is something I have smelled before, at your house.
Huh?
But I thought you couldn't smell in the real world.
True, it is not exactly smell, but from the composition of the particles in the air...
Anyway, I don't have any liquid like that in my house.
Maybe he was cooking?
There is some kind of liquid...
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Thanks, Chief. Stick hand in it. Not your knee. Okay.
It is surprisingly deep.
Okay then.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh!
What the hell? What is that?
There is something.
What is that?
Cork.
A cork? Oh. What?
What is this substance? Green tea?
And now I'm thirsty.
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
Maybe.
It's not jelly.
It might be jelly. Are you jelly? Because I'm in the mood for some jelly. I mean, hell, we got some green wallet jelly over here. Why the hell not? Let's taste it. Okay, Okay,
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You slapped that on me? Oh. Suffer the 36 seconds. Just
Blow on it.
it's probably just for the best, honestly. I see the phone ringing already, and then it turns around, and then the phone starts ringing.
It's ringing again.
I'll ignore you. I learned my lesson last time, and I'm not falling for it again. Freaking taking away over 100 some freaking seconds of my time, and I don't freaking kick your ass. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hop right into the fucking street, and I'm gonna get into the summit, and I'm gonna kick your ass, you god darn fucking phone. That's what I thought.
It stopped. Aren't Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
They can't threaten you for money in a
You're
goddamn
police
dream!
officer. Have some backbone.
Actually, yeah, my person's got updated, so... Yeah, here we go. Oh, it basically just updated and gave me a picture of the guy. Okay. We got in the appendix. Endorphins. Endogenous morphine released in the brain. Relieves pain, calms nerves, and creates a feeling of euphoria. Totally unrelated to dolphins. You know, I didn't register what that said until I finally said it out loud, and even then, that just went over my head. Okay then. I'm familiar with the command line user interface, of course. What F believed himself to be, the judge, jury, and executioner. Generally a phrase that describes someone with total authority and the determination, some would call it arrogance, to carry it out. Not all that dissimilar to boss. Standalone. Unaffiliated or able to exist entirely without any other entity. Closely tied to the idea of independence. One of the neurotransmitters present in the central nervous system, involved with pleasant feelings, motivation, and learning new information. Dopamine! Posterior pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is part of the endocrine system that hangs in the lower part of the brain. Not to be confused with the anterior pituitary, primarily secretes oxytocin. Peptid hormone. Hormone with a peptid bond. A peptid bond is a bond that occurs when the carboxyl group of a molecule, COOH, reacts with the amino group of another molecule, NH2, which generates water, H2O. Has nothing to do with energetic tides. I didn't get that. Oh, tide. Oh, god damn it. Okay, now I can get into the kitchen. Ignored the phone again.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Yeah, at least we didn't faint.
Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
Thanks, Chief, there's a lot of books. However, I got this on my mind.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it.
Ah, my favorite, radioactive potato soup.
It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Radioactive potato soup, that's what I said.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Delightful.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Yes! And then we would relive our childhoods all together. Do I want to wear it? Kind of. Smell it.
Roger. It smells
Yes, it does.
What kind of smell?
like a gutter.
Ew!
All right, sniff it one more time.
Hey! Dante, no.
Relax, you shouldn't be able to smell it anyway. You're just thinking that there's a smell.
I see. You're right. It's horrible.
Damn it, Dante! Stop teasing her!
A pot with green soup.
You son of a... You... Oh. You're just trolling me at this point. You're just... Fine, I'm gonna heat it.
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
But we can't!
Okay.
What?
Do you think they make dream house calls?
Huh. Yeah, that's an idea. Do they even get service in Somniums?
I do not.
I mean, we can try.
A pot with green soup. A pot with...
Drink it.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gack.
Yak?
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
That's not a sip. That is not a sip.
Iba? Hey, Iba!
She's down for the count.
Iba!
Give me a game over. Damn it! You had an opportunity.
Thank you for the delicious soup.
Don't smile at me like that when you're standing in the far end over there.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
Delightful! That's terrifying and terrible.
What did you say?
Please. Iba, please.
Elephant.
I need my mom. God. That was what?
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Okay. Message received. I will stay away from the pot.
A book.
Okay, just fucking read it.
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
Yep. That again.
A book. F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Are we allowed to make that reference? I mean, you're right, but... Yes?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it. Date, stop syncing with me. Ugh. Okay. Maybe I've got to actually tear the books.
A book. Ha! I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian.
Maybe? Oh, wait, maybe it's supposed to symbolize that I'm basically tearing his whole story that he told me apart, maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
Well, let's find out.
It might. We're getting closer.
Find out. Tear this last one and we'll see.
A book. Here I go.
Did it work?
What happened?
Nothing.
Damn it! Huh?
What is that?
I don't know. Is that Rohan?
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Lemon juice. We don't have lemon juice, do we?
Lemon? Lemon. Where are you, Lemon?
I don't think running in a circle is a good idea that's gonna help.
You usually get a lemon with an order of karage, right?
Let's use the phone and call for some order of karage and get a side of lemon.
No lemon.
Before we think about squeezing some on there, shouldn't we take a bite first?
I am kind of hungry.
Oh, if only I had a lemon. If only I had a lemon. Ah!
And she got knocked out again.
Passed out.
Oh, we also could have ordered a lemon sour. That would have worked.
Oh yeah, there's also that.
Why wouldn't I order something else entirely?
Oh, that works too.
Yeah. Ugh. You son of a bitch! Okay,
Leave it to me. With a target that large, this will be easy.
I'ma poke ya. I don't think it worked.
You really beat the shit out of that glass.
We should probably open it.
Now I know how birds feel.
Dude, I hear them all the time where I live. I got like a friggin' sunroom. They're constantly running into the damn windows, knocking the shit out of themselves. You...
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Okay, you know what? Okay, fine. Hey. Screw off. Oh shit, it worked.
It left.
That was what I had to do.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
The left eye.
Yes. It was kinda cute.
Date!
You are insane.
Yes, he is. Oh, well, what the hell's wrong with my vision here?
What? That's...
Hitomi.
Hitomi?
Whoa, what the fuck is up with my vision? Yeah, you know what? I got a better idea. I'm gonna start from the beginning, get more time real quick. Also, I'm gonna see what happens if I ignore it. You know, I don't think I'm gonna be able to ignore it. Actually, shit, technically I can ignore it. I'll just have to suffer 180 seconds, but then I'd have to reset, so fuck it. What happens if I ignore it? I'm gonna have a stare down with this goddamn eyeball. Dancing works too, I guess. Okay. Oh shit, that didn't work. I'm gonna lay down, I guess.
A piercing stare.
Can't sleep with that, can we?
Yeah. It is.
And I got knocked the fuck out again.
I passed out when it looked at me.
It's been staring at us this entire time. You're real happy about that, aren't you? You are real happy about that. Yeah, just get out of my sight. I'm gonna have to redo you anyway, so that's just... That's... Jesus Christ! Yeah, I got a great idea. How about fucking no?
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
That eye.
I'm finally back to where I was. Now I can finally... That's a skull! Okay. Everything's fucking blood red. Prevent the invasion from mystery, okay?
A skull. I do not see the body.
There's blood around the left eye. Excuse me? Let's check it first.
This skull reminds me of the one from before.
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There is a small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
Yeah.
What could that mean?
Perhaps it's your head.
Delightful!
What about my head?
Let's break it open and see what's inside.
Iba, no. Bad girl. Bad Iba.
A skull.
Bad. Okay, talk to it.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable being all bones?
You honestly have no idea the kind of day that I've been through, honestly. I fell for one of Sans tricks and now I'm just ahead.
Oh, I see. You were thin anyway.
Glad to see that you noticed that I lost some weight.
Say something.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person.
Yeah, kind of.
Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Well, to be fair, I'm kind of a voice in your head, so I haven't really said anything.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
Huh?
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Please don't.
Never heard anyone say that before.
I'm half tempted to say that now.
A skull.
Would you smooch a skeleton?
I must be malfunctioning. You want me to do what?
Smooch it!
Just give it a little kissy.
I am seriously getting tired of your bone fetish.
I have a bone fetish.
I will now become a prince!
No reaction.
Damn it!
Oh, but that was exciting.
God damn it, Date.
I do not need your report, thank you.
God damn it, Date. Stop it. You're making
A
it weird.
skull.
You have
I-
3 minutes, Date.
I'm aware. Throw it.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
I'm still here, you know.
Dead. It's a hunk of calcium.
I have many calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Ow, God!
Whose skull was this?
Jesus Christ. You killed Papyrus.
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
You. No. Fuck you. I am not dealing with a. Fucking. You. You. God damn it. This is just. I feel bad because you fucking killed the guy. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, just fuck it, just. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done the Papyrus voice for that because now I've got Papyrus's blood. No, I've got his calcium on my hands. Oh, another book. I can interact with Hitomi, and there's another book over there too.
A book.
Read.
Falco was in a bind and turned to a trusted friend. The rest is marked over.
Huh. Rest is marked over? Like he's trying to hide it?
But I want to know what happened after.
That is where he kind of ended his story at, so...
A book. The smile and kind words of a woman nurtured Falco's withered heart back to health. Sounds like you, Date.
Hey.
No, not at all.
Sure.
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
What?
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Okay. You mean like he oh. That took me a moment to...
Stop! Don't remind me.
Oh. Okay.
It's Hitomi.
Hello, Hitomi. Talk to her. Kiss her. Touch her. Hug her. Well, wait a minute. I feel like I'm supposed to rip all of these books, so...
Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
I don't know!
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the pornomags I was hiding.
What?
That situation was clearly different.
Ooh, hello. Holy shit!
What?
A489B.
3 minutes, Dante.
I found a secret. Alright,
It's Hitomi.
hello, Hitomi. Butter.
Well, I suppose I will try it.
It can't hurt anything. Hug.
She's hard.
Yeah, me too.
Dante!
Hmm?
Sorry, nothing.
Really? What the fuck?
It's Hitomi.
Just no! Why? Just for that, I don't want to do that other option.
Understood. Hey, Hitomi! Hitomi!
You
No
okay?
use.
Could you try it again, but more in a fawning way?
In a what?
I believe we should try something else.
Fawning?
But fawning.
Dante!
Let it go.
I have a feeling that it has a weird, pervy connotation to it. Oh, fawning over some. Oh, god damn it. This episode is making me look even stupider than usual! Damn it. It's gonna make fun of me! Even more than usual! Oh, God bless it. Poke.
Where?
On the arm?
Well, maybe her...
Dante? Dante, stop it.
Her
Can't.
stomach, right?
That's preferable.
Yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
Kind of like she's frozen in time.
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
I know what he's getting at.
No, before that.
Dante, stop it!
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now.
Dante, stop it!
Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
Dante, please! Dante, please stop it!
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Dante, please!
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Please do!
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
Freaking punch a wall and knock some sense into him. God damn it. People are gonna be mad if I don't do this.
Hitomi.
Shit, I forgot to use it. Actually, shit. I'll get rid of the 30-second one. We don't need it.
Kiss her.
You...
Oh, God. There.
like this? But why?
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Dante!
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
Dante?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Aiba, whenever you get back inside his head, shock him repeatedly.
Could it just be only your heart, please?
Why is he perpetually horny? What? Oh, right. I never did bother to check this. That's cute. That's depressing. But it looks very nice. I say depressing because that immediately makes me think about Iris. And then I remember, oh right, Iris is dead. In other words, everything's terrible.
A book.
Okay.
Ugh.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
Wait, I tore all the books though. What else am I supposed to... Okay, I'm at a halfway point, so... There's nothing else to...
A skull.
Sorry about this, Papyrus.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm
sorry
gonna
about
disrespect
this.
him by killing him.
Whose skull was this?
And I'm suddenly back in the
no.
genocide run. Once again. You son of a...
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
I'm trying!
A winter...
Fuck you.
A switch?
What the fuck am I forgetting to do?
It's Hito...
I can't interact with... Do I have to do the pot thing?
It's a... It appears to be some kind...
Maybe a soybean?
It might...
Yeah, like a...
A turtle.
I have to get rid of the damn... I have to get rid of it. Okay, heat it up.
It doesn't turn...
See,
Oh, skip past
Do
it.
you think they make
No.
a pot with greens?
Damn it all.
A pot with...
I'm really cutting it close here.
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
There we go.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
Good.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
What else am I supposed to do? I'm running out of time! All I have left is the Switch, the Winter Iris, and Hitomi.
A switch. This switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Oh, it doesn't hurt.
Son of a bitch.
The light has turned on.
I said 1 minute. Hurry!
No. No. Fuck you, I'm starting over again. Okay. Got the floor lamp activated. What can I do with
A
this?
floor lamp.
Lift it up. I can grab it. I can turn it off. I can kick it. And lift it up. Okay. Let's kick it and get the 1/4 first.
You better come up with a more intelligent solution.
Date, these are your instructions. It's Hitomi.
I am not. No.
You have 3 minutes,
floor lamp.
Dante.
I'm aware. Believe me, I'm aware. Ever if I fix also still lose no matter.
Easier said than done. I do not see a switch anywhere. Or any kind of power supply.
Really? Come on, look harder. Where's your motivation?
But Iba, please. Don't never do that again.
I cannot find it. A floor lamp.
Don't ever do that again. That scared me.
It is impossible. It is too heavy and hard.
Which is harder, that or what I've got in my pants?
I'm gonna have to kill you, you know that.
Let's hit each with a hammer to test.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I will literally go buy the biggest mallet I can find.
I withdraw.
Good boy.
A floor lamp.
Good lord. Grab it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Oh. Oh shit.
Looks okay.
What? Okay.
A book.
Sure. Garrett,
Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
you know damn well what it's going to accomplish. It's moving us forward. Okay. And finally, the skull, which we give it a toss, a planet across, and that's how Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
Ah!
God damn it!
What was that?
What do I do?
Lock the door. Oh!
No! Stop!
Oh, that's what happened to her. Oh!
Stop right there!
Boss? Wait. What? Huh? Wait. What? Curtain. The other side of the black curtain achievement. But, wait. How? Okay, now I know how Hitomi's arm got injured, but why Day 4 Monday. Don't fucking
Date, this is a serious matter.
You think?
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
What happened?
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen.
Did he escape?
So Tsuchima's body was discovered. He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
That can't be.
But,
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police.
huh?
And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
But we were in the Somnium together.
Probably, yes.
No. Is this implying that
What is your next move, Date?
we need to find Boss?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea.
Yeah. What the actual shit is going on? Is
Not
she
here. Where is she?
Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? is going on?
It's him.
Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura to protect number 89?
And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen.
Right.
Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Fair enough. He looks depressed. Ooh. Pre-sketch concept artwork of what he looked like before, and then this is his final design, huh? Okay, I've experienced too much as it is. I'm done. No, but what the fuck is the actual connection here? This is a rabbit hole I wasn't expecting to be tossed down. What the hell is Boss's connection to Rohan, to 89, to Hitomi? What? Is this the actual information that So was using as leverage against Abyss? Against the higher-ups? That Boss was somehow involved in the Cyclops series? I mean, no, okay. Calm down, calm down. I need to confront Boss and find out what the hell is going on. Who the hell chopped up So Seijima's body? It can't be 89 because he was there with me in the Somnium. So, it either has to be somebody related to the Kumakuras, or worst case scenario, and I'm talking absolute worst case scenario, Boss. Unless there's two scenarios here. There is two scenarios in this entire thing. Boss or Hitomi. Why Hitomi? She has motive. He knows 89. She must know Boss due to that incident we witnessed. So now I have no idea what to believe at this point. Okay. I opened the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the Matryoshka. Inside was a strip of paper saying, "Not a winner, too bad."
It's mocking me.
God damn it.
Don't blame the Matryoshka for your stupidity.
I will blame the Matryoshka for my stupidity. There were no clues inside the Matryoshka. Damn it. Nothing I'm looking for there. Chair. The bags on the wall. No, probably not a clue. Maybe the posters? No, no clues there. The life preserver. It probably isn't a clue. Same Christmas tree as usual. Can't find any clues.
Have you always been down here?
Yes, he has.
Maybe you've overheard some of Boss's secrets.
Speak to me, plaster mold. No answer. Keeping quiet, eh? Am I gonna have to slap you? Okay, I can go bad cop, yo, man.
Maybe I'll sync with you.
That's a great idea. Let's do it. Pewter, let's go!
Date, if you don't take this more seriously, I will end you.
The figure has maintained the right to remain silent. Good on you, plaster figure. I was afraid I was gonna have to get a little physical. Coat hanger. Lots of things hanging here, but no clues. Hanging here, hanging out, whatever. Soba restaurant's door curtain. Probably not a clue. I am always a clue. Mask on the wall. It is strange, but doesn't have anything to do with this case. Mask on the wall. It is strange, but doesn't have anything to do with this case. I don't think there are any secrets on the map. What about an X marking treasure? Public bath door curtained. Probably not a clue. The snowboard. No relation to Boss's secret. Ordinary skis.
Look, Date! Handsome young men!
Nice!
Why are you getting excited?
There are no clues on the poster. Yeah, I thought you were more into bugs.
Maybe if you get a high score, you get a clue.
Ooh, let's go!
Do you really think that is the case?
I mean, if I had an office, I'd probably rig it like that.
This isn't an escape room.
But I want to do it. The electronic darts game is unrelated. Damn it. Bookshelf, maybe? No, I don't see anything that could be a clue. The pumpkin is probably not a clue, but it might have some relation to the Pumpkin King. Happy birthday. No relation to the case. Damn it. AC vent? The air conditioning? I don't think anything is hidden there. Never know. Maybe?
Maybe this clock means something.
Like what?
That we're out of time?
I would appreciate it if you exercised thought before opening your mouth.
Nah. Alright, the clock doesn't mean anything. Maybe there's a clue under the rug. I lifted up the rug, but didn't find anything other than a few homoerotic manga. Oh. There's nothing under there but gay manga. It probably isn't a clue. No, I did. Okay. Nothing I'm looking for there.
Maybe she was a fisherman in a past life.
Holy shit!
Why would that matter?
The big catch flag is probably not a clue. You never know! Hey!
Hey, I know you're hiding something, Mario.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
How did... What? How did you... Nope.
The hint is the Tanuki statue. It must be a cryptogram, some kind of wordplay hint.
Man, you got some balls to say that.
Well, what is the hint?
Okay, maybe the Tanuki has nothing to do with it. Damn it!
Maybe something is inside the shogi piece.
The king.
I looked with the X-ray mode, but did not discover anything.
Damn it! The king oh, it's literally the king shogi piece, okay. Can't find anything special about it. I've never played shogi.
Boss drinks her coffee black. It must be a symbol of her black heart.
Oh my god.
You have cracked the case wide open.
Hooray! I did it! Are we done? An unrelated coffee maker. Damn it! Damn it, I know that coffee's the answer, but it refuses, it denies me! Okay. Balls. A soccer ball. Probably not a clue. Volleyball. Probably not a clue. Damn.
I know. Boss must be radio controlled.
She's a cyborg!
She's a robot who was programmed to show up at Hitomi's house.
That's a very oddly specific program.
Date, calm down.
Never! Yeah,
Boss loves her wine. Maybe she got drunk and went to Hitomi's house for some reason.
delightful!
You sound drunk yourself.
The wine bottle is not relevant.
Damn it, boss. Hiding something from me. I could beat her over the head with that tombstone.
I don't think it's a real tombstone. There doesn't appear to be any significant meaning to the tombstone. Damn it! Okay, so... screw it.
I got it. I found it. This must be the key to solving the mystery.
My god!
Good work, Date. Now you only need to find the giant keyhole.
Maybe it isn't relevant. Damn it! Fine. Freaking being mean to me. Now, what the fuck, Mario? A mannequin, but he's a cop. I trust him. But he fucking talked! Are we not going to... Broom! Just a broom. Freaking shove up your ass, Mario. Her desk. If she had a secret, she would keep it somewhere around here. Wait.
Maybe after I get on the bike.
What? You think a clue would appear?
Yes! Just a stationary bike. Computer.
Iba, can you hack this PC?
Very blank background.
I will try.
Okay, that's cute as hell. That is really freaking cute.
Unlocked.
Nice.
Logging in. I have recovered some video data.
Ooh!
It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Let's see it.
Open it.
Show it to me.
That is...
Oh!
Sosajima.
Boss?
Why? Why?
But boss, why?
Boss?
What? The case remains unsolved. What? What? How? Boss's office locked? Locked? Huh? This is locked. To proceed, you must play through more of the story. Oh. We have come across our first lock, which, you know what? I really should have expected that. That's kind of what they did with the Zero Escape series, so... Why that didn't click in my head, I do not know. Boss, what the hell are you hiding? You were the one who killed Sosajima, but... I'm so unbelievably confused. I'm so... just... How fucking deep does this whole thing go? But from the way it looks... I'm done on this side. Which means... I'm gonna be moving on to this side over here now. Oh boy, I have to go back there. Okay. We have a lot of, there's quite a few unanswered questions here, but now everything is starting to, well, get muddled even more than what it's been at the moment, because... Boss, what the hell? Why did you... You're the one who took out... I'm ending it there. Thank you all very much for... Okay, I'm out. Bye. Bye. Just fucking bye.